On this day in 1991, a tragedy unfolded in Baghdad, Iraq, as the U.S. Air Force targeted the Amiria shelter with laser-guided smart bombs. This attack was part of the Gulf War and resulted in the death of at least 408 civilians who had sought refuge inside. The structure targeted was known as Public Shelter Number 25, a place where civilians had taken shelter during air raids. They believed they would be safe there, as it had previously been used as a civil defense shelter. At 4:30 a.m., two stealth bombers dropped their payload on the shelter, cutting through 3 meters of reinforced concrete. The first bomb detonated, followed by a second bomb minutes later, sealing the fate of those inside. Many of the nearly 400 civilians in the shelter were women and children, sleeping peacefully before being violently awakened by the blasts. The screams and chaos that erupted lasted only minutes before silence filled the air. Human Rights Watch later characterized the bombing as a war crime, given that the shelter was clearly marked for civilian use. Many foreign governments expressed outrage, mourning the loss of life and calling for investigations into the incident. To this day, the Amiria shelter stands as a memorial to the innocent lives lost. Visitors come to remember those who died, including families and children who sought safety in a place that would become their final resting ground. And that's what happened.